Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the flight deck. Today we are flying the Boeing 747-800 passenger from London Heathrow to Los Angeles, California. Flight time is just over 11 and a half hours, and looks like it's going to be a interesting flight. We should be landing in the midday in California, so hopefully we'll get sunshine for the entire trip. So let's hop on board and we'll start getting the aircraft set up and ready to go. Alright, we're here in the cockpit. We're just going to slide over and we will go through our initial pre-flight checks. So fuel and payload are checked. We'll come up top. Just going to remember all the commands here. Turn the battery on. Close the cover. Standby power is on. Hydraulic pumps. We'll make sure that these are all off. Wipers are set to off. Nav lights will come on. Landing gear lever is confirmed down. Parking brakes are confirmed on. Throttles are in cutoff. Reversers are stowed, and fuel control switches are all in cutoff. So with that done, we'll get the aircraft set up and ready to go, and we'll see you back here for pushback. Alright, it looks like we are ready to go for our push and start today. Everything is on board and good to close up, so make sure our windows and doors are all closed. Let's come down to the doors page. No. Buttons are up here. It is rather noisy out there.
Director, good morning. Shuttle 19 Sierra, standing for 900, Bombing at hold, Airbus 319 with Charlie. Shuttle 19 Sierra, good morning, hold it, morning. What's the shuttle 19?
I don't know if we have a doors page. Let's just quickly run through. No doors page. Interesting.
Speed 43, 10, 26 degree.
Our entry one left is good. That's fine. It'll remove when we're ready for our push. So when the doors are closed, APU is on. APU generators are on. External power is verified. We've just connected it. Hydraulic pumps. We're going to bring our hydraulic pumps online. Fuel pumps are all coming on.
And come
down here to our fuel page. Okay, no fuel in the stab tank, that's why it's coming up. Turn them off. There we go. Fuel is set. Pop back up, we'll get our beacon light on. Do both. Sure our logo light is on as well. Set our trim, 6.6 units, and we are currently at 5.8. There's 6.6 is set. Transponder is on standby, and seatbelt signs are on. Alright, we are ready for push.
Boston 451 Papa, approaching Lambon, entering Lambon hold, pass flight level 100 for flight level 90, speed to 20. Thank you.
Jetway is being pulled away.
Qantas 1,
and they're walking
20
out.
miles, 9 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 10.
So we'll push back and we will do our engine start. We're going to be taking off on runway 09 right, so we're going to be going nose left, tail right.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, there's the wave from our marshaller. The tug is heading back over to the terminal. She's walking off. We are good, 4 engines up and running. We are ready to taxi. So we're going to turn on our taxi light. And we're going to taxi down to 09 right via Kilo. And we're going to follow the Air Canada here down to the runway. So brakes released.
Speedbird 131 Tango 10, left heading 260 degrees.
Left turn heading 260
We're going
degrees.
to come up on the power. You should be going down Kilo to Alpha and then along Alpha all the way to
321 Charlie.
the holding point.
Speedbird 947 Lima Heathrow, good morning. Hold at Lamb 1, about 10 minutes delay. Roger.
So we'll see you there. Well, we've arrived down at the end of 09 right, and as you can see, there is a bit of a lineup. And we also had some rain move in as well as we taxi down. Looks like we got a British Airways pulling out, a Eurowings getting ready to go behind, and we've got the Air Canada in front of us. And we can see aircraft landing on 09 left. So our departure today, we're going to be a right-hand turnout, and then we're going to head out over southern England, up over Ireland, out over the Atlantic, and then arcing down over eastern Canada and the U.S.
Tango 27 miles, 9 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1027.
So we'll be back with you when we are ready for takeoff.
09 left.
Alright, the aircraft in front of us has departed, and we're going to roll out, take position. Definitely got some heavy weather coming in. Alright, we'll make the turn and line up. More traffic here behind us. Try to get some water on the runway, we can see it. Get back in here where we can see where we're going. I'll need a little bit more power here. Try to work the nose of the aircraft around. That rain is sure picking up.
Good morning, running 7 November Papa, flight level 132, descending flight level 120, information Bravo, Airbus 319. Going 7 November Papa, good morning, hold at Lambo, 10 minutes delay. On Lambo, holding 10 minutes delay, running 7 November Papa.
There we go. Just make sure everything is set and ready to go. Flaps are set for 10, lights are all on.
Should light take Papa 28 miles, 9 left.
Our maps and charts up.
6,000 feet, QNH 1027, shuttle.
Alright. Brakes are set. Engine's coming up to 45%. Now there's that stupid checklist thing. Let me clear that as we get ready to go.
70, shuttle 197.
It's all done and we are good. Okay, back onto the fuel page. Brakes are released. Takeoff power is set.
Austrian 451 Papa, left
100 knots.
one lead heading 270 degrees, 220 knots. Left Labot, heading 2.
We are fairly heavy today.
220, Austrian 451 Papa. Shuttle 8 Papa, contact direct to course.
81, check.
Bye-bye.
Left 4, goodbye, shuttle 885.
There's rotate.
190, turn right heading 265. Right heading
Easing back, following the flight director. It's positive rate, gear up.
Austrian 451 Papa, descend flight level 80. Descending flight level 80, Austrian 451 Papa.
Climbing out. Autopilot is on.
300 climbing altitude 5,000.
And we begin our turn.
Fly heading
Go up
100
flaps
degrees.
5.
And radar heading 100.
Yeah. You're
2958.
fine.
Digit 778.
So landing gear is up, flaps are coming up.
Climb
Flaps
flight
2.
170.
Climbing level 150 until heading
Flaps 1.
115 degrees, 778.
Speedbird
Auto brake is
315.
confirmed.
Reduce to holding
Off.
speed. Hold at begin.
Corner mode is set. Wipers
Shuttle
will come off.
2958. Climb now. Flight level 90.
Turn off lights, taxi lights.
90, shuttle 2958.
Logo and wing lights are off.
150 on a heading 320 degrees, maintaining 270 knots.
Flaps
Avian
retracted.
602. When level 150. Avian Tiger reduced to holding speed.
150 Big Tiger, reducing holding speed, Tiger Ridge, Unit 602.
Speedbird 9225. Descend flight level 130.
Level 130 through 925.
And for some reason,
33 Delta. Climb now. Flight level 80.
my route's not showing. Where's my route?
Delta.
German State Charlie. Climb now. Flight level 80.
Not climbing level 80, German State Charlie.
Speedbird 315.
6,000 feet, which is our restriction.
90.
315.
0315. Contact Heathrow Director 134.975. Bye bye.
34975, 315, goodbye.
Shuttle 2958.
Interesting, it's showing our waypoint and our distance to it, and we are tracking to it, but it's just not showing the path on the
305 degrees.
on the screen there. Not sure
Good afternoon, Speedbird.
why it's not doing that.
2,900, climbing 6,000, Dover departure.
264 Golf London, Roger, score Kaiden.
Hi then, Speedbird 64 Golf.
German State Charlie,
We
turn right
turned on.
100 degrees.
We're turning right heading 100, German State Charlie.
Digit 778, turn left, heading 095
Zero
degrees.
on.
7095 degrees, sir, 788.
Speedbird 9225, descend flight level
Everything is looking
120.
good. Not sure why we've lost the indicator there.
Swiss 33 Delta, climb flight level 90.
Heading off to the next waypoint.
Flight level 90, 33 Delta.
Digit 778, heading to London 134.9, bye-bye.
That is a little disconcerting, but
778.
Speedbird 729,
We'll, have to live with it.
310 degrees.
310 degrees, 79.
Speedbird 729, speed 250
climbing
knots.
up, still at 6,000 feet on the restriction. That'll help hold us all the way up to Gasco, and then we'll be climbing up from there.
Speedbird 347, reduce speed 250 knots. Shuttle 2958, turn left, heading 050 degrees.
Turn left at 050 degrees, shuttle 2958.
So as we leave stormy London, we'll give you some views on the way, but we'll pick it up as we are doing our approach into Los Angeles. Thanks for coming along. and enjoy the flight.
33 Delta, turn left, ring 095 degrees.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the flight deck. We're descending down towards 20,000 feet. We can see the greater Los Angeles area ahead of us. We're just going to come in here and set our barrel to the current setting, which is 3004.
Center off 662 to Mike 260,
switch over transition.
This is Julie Mike LA Center. You can expect the light occasional moderate confidence descent. Nvidia, the lucky one arrival. Expecting 2000. The Nvidia altimeter is 3004.
There we go, and that is set and cross-checked. It's in the standby. Drag not required. We got flaps 1 out as we are below 285 knots. We're slowly descending down on the Angel 4 arrival for runway 24 right in Los Angeles. You can see down here our path. We're going to come down a little bit more, make a couple little bit more right where it turns towards the airport. But everything is looking good. We're descending down now and coming up for our transition. So we're just going to swap over now, just because we're going to get a little bit of a change here in the altitude. Currently coming up towards San Bernardino. And we're currently heading towards the Circus waypoint, which is going to be our exit point of the arrival and the entry into the approach. So there's 18,000 feet coming up. We do have speed restriction at Circus of 2,700, and we have to be above 12,000 and below 14,000 feet.
Expect the light occasional moderate confidence descent. As we
come in, there's just a little altitude change there.
After Momar, looking good. Via the lucky one.
So that's the Ontario, California airport, sitting right there, and we've got Chino airport over there. Of course, Los Angeles airport's right on the coast out ahead of us. It's been a good flight. We are 12 hours, 7 minutes into our flight time. A little bit of a sim freeze.
2809, comply with public speed.
We'll get that back in a second.
Trixie, Southwest 2512.
So it should be a pretty much straight in arrival and landing, and we'll be good to go from there. So we're just going to bring up this checklist, and we'll just go through everything. Make sure it's all set.
Pretty much continuous light to moderate.
Emitters
all the
are
way
done.
down so far. 18 to 13.
And we're good there. Speed's still good at 180, although that is going to come down to, or 280, it's going to come down to 270 in a few minutes. So if you dial that in now, the engine's slowing back, and the aircraft's slowing down to 270. And these are not max speeds, these are at speeds, so they want us to have those speeds. So weather here in Los Angeles currently is broken clouds at 25,000 feet, which we've been through. There's a few clouds at 1,000 and 1,100 feet. Winds are 9 knots out of the west, 10 miles visibility, and 3004 on the 218. And you can see the airport. Right in front of us, there's some traffic around, as we can see. Coming in.
250 knots, 209.
Wasn't able to get my path up on the Indies up here, but it was displaying down here on the lower ECAM, so good enough. Alright, speed is down to 270. Altitude is 15,000 feet. So we're basically going to be descending down in a series of steps as we come in.
2435, that was 13
India Oscar Sierra Sierra is identified. Runway heading of 251 is correct.
Well, dude, Sophie's go to 270 now.
And we're looking good. So here's our turn towards Circus, which is our initial approach fix for the airport. It's 14,000 feet. We may see some of the other traffic out here. Sun just set about an hour before we began our descent, so it's going to be a nice nighttime landing, although we can make out some of the mountains in the area. But we are on path, so that should not be an issue. Just pop outside for a second. There you can see us coming down. We're coming into the Los Angeles Basin area, mountains all around. And here's the Ontario Airport. I believe that's the Chino Airport. There's a bunch of other ones all over the basin here.
LA 584, 247 descending flight level 240, 300 down.
China 584, LA Center, light occasional moderate tops all the way down.
Alright, so we are at Circus and we're heading to Skull.
Descend via the Lucky, except maintain 12.
There's that other traffic over there.
Normal speed.
That's him there. We got another one kind of right off to our right somewhere. So over that way. We're looking good. So 12,000 feet coming up.
Southwest 2512, Quadrant, Trixie.
Right, Trixie, Southwest 2512.
American 480, connect to Calco, 124.35.
Roll speed back to 260. Below 265, we can go to flaps 5. This is all going to help us slow the aircraft down. So there's 265 flaps 5. And we're doing a flaps 30 landing today. Alright, we started with 113,000 kilograms of fuel. We're down to 28,000. And that's 11,000 feet, so we'll dial back now to 250 knots.
Go to 1779. It's been just been
The aircraft starts to slow, and there's that other traffic ahead of us. We do still have the little bit of a turn here at Skull, which will line us up. As we head inbound, we are currently about 38 miles away from the airport. Alright, there's 10,000 feet coming up. We'll get the lights on. Make sure everything is up. We'll get the wing lights and the logo lights on as well. Not sure why my mouse pointer is not now pointing in the right place. That's a little bit annoying.
Approach 440 right, 203 profile, Nvidia with hotel.
So my apologies for that.
Approach, maintain 270 knots, cleared off 325 left approach.
Maintain 270 for now, so 25 left.
Alright, we have that traffic in front of us. So we're going to slow down to 220 knots. As we come in, and once we're below 245, we can go flaps 10. And we're below 245, so flaps 10. And below 235, we can go flaps 20. So we're going to go flaps 20. And we're looking good. There's 8,500 feet. We got traffic about 10 miles ahead of us. And we're pretty much straight in now. Not yet picking up the ILS. We're just about 30 miles out from the airport. Will be more or less directly ahead of us. There's the VOR at the field.
Yeah, close 40, reduce to 250, calculate sure going through about 9 and trail the heavy Boeing 767 on the short front.
Okay, so the 250 United 140.
Localizer has come online. 27 miles out.
American 300, maintain 250 knots or greater, Sunday approach 124.9.
124.9 or 250 knots or greater, American 300.
Okay.
So we're tracking as we should. There's the other aircraft ahead of us. We're going to slow to 200 knots. I'm sure we're going to get a conflict here. It is busy airspace.
Delta 476, reduce speed to 250.
250 knots, Delta 476.
Speed coming back. Flaps 20 are set. Flaps 25. Below 210.
Delta 476, 10 approach 128.5.
128.5.
No, wants the gear down at this point. And we have localizer, we have glide slope set, so we're going to arm approach mode. Localizer captured and glide slope is armed. So it's the guy in front of us is about 7 miles out.
FedEx 349 heavy, reduce speed to 250.
We're still descending down to our 2200 platform altitude. There's the guy ahead of us. And there's the airport coming into sight. speed down to 185. We hit 18 miles. We're still descending.
Sub 2444 show car approach, increase speed, maintain 310 knots, L advise, cleared out, rate 25 left approach, 25 left traffic.
Alright, we were told moderate turbulence, so probably can give you 300 pretty comfortably, but you know, if it lights up or...
See how big the area is. Airports everywhere.
Need slower at and report
and a lot of traffic around here.
Great. The KLAX controller said it was pretty bumpy. We'll do 310 for you for Delta 2444.
Roger, let me know if
we're going to come down, see if we can arm the speed brake now. Speed brake is armed. Auto brake set to 2. It's 4,000 feet coming up, speed 185. We are 15 miles out.
Increase speed, maintain 300 knots, L advise, cleared out.
Reference speed is 143. Our approach speed is going to be 148.
Cleared for the ILS 25 left and 300 knots, Delta 291.
Runway length here on 24 right is
where we cleared ILS 25 left, you said?
just under 9,000 feet. We're probably going to end up getting off somewhere down the far end, and we will taxi back. Unless my recording software locks up on me again, in which case you won't see that.
Approach, good evening, United 935 heavy.
3,600 feet.
Descending via the
descending down nicely.
Information hotel.
Yeah, 935 heavy SoCal approach. Increase speed, maintain 310 knots, L advise, cleared ILS rate 25 left approach.
310 full advise, clear 25 left approach. Thank you, United 935.
That's first officer Molly.
Taxi temperature 1 miles, trail to heavy Airbus 330.
Must have heard somebody outside. Airport's about 10 miles out, 12 miles. You're okay, Molly. Just go lie down. Thrust through 3,000 feet. Gear down.
Helicopter 4 November Lima, LA choppers,
gears
contact,
down,
clear 3 LA Bravo,
rotated down 2,500 feet.
3004.
Heading down to 2,200 to level and intercept the glide slope. We're going to hold 185 till 8 miles.
Tower, Scotch 4152, visual 24, right.
Scotch 4152, LA Tower 1260 at 8, runway 24.
Feet. We're going to come back now to 165. Speed coming back. Glide slope capture.
Cross runway 24 left. Taxi straight down the bridge. 0.75 at the checkpoint. Cross 24 left, straight down the bridge.
Below 185, flaps full.
American 2221. Roger.
So gear down. 3 green, flaps full, lights are all on. Final notification for the cabin. Chime's not doing anything, so we'll give it another one. There we go. And here we go. Coming in on 24 right. Looks like we got an aircraft landing on 24 left. Or 25 right, probably. They got pairs. These are the 24s right and left. On the south side is 25 right and left. 1,000 to go. And we're going to set our landing speed now of 145. Or sorry, 148. That's our reference plus 5. Speed bleed off.
Delta 1435, Barnett Del Rey, wind 2608, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Barnett Del Rey,
good.
Delta 1435, clear for takeoff, runway 24 left.
Delta 334, late tower, runway
500 to
24
go.
left at the full length, line
Winds
up
are
away.
slightly off the
Full
left
length, 24
nose.
left, line up away, Delta 334.
I have control.
American 1480, hold short of runway 24 left.
Hold short, 24 left, Alpha, American.
300.
Roger. Helicopter 4 November Lima, leaving LA Bravo, frequency change approved.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That's a little early. Get the nose down. Reverser's green. Auto brakes on. There's 60 knots. Reverser's off. Manual braking.
Delta 334, RNAV Del Rey, wind 2508, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta 334, RNAV Del Rey, clear for takeoff, 24
Welcome to
left.
Los Angeles.
Delta 1435, connect subject departure.
Alright, flaps up. You're up. There's the aircraft that landed ahead of us. Speed brakes are disarmed. We're going to cross over here. And we're going to make a hard left here.
is ready to taxi.
Delta
Head
334,
back. Head to our parking spot.
Echo to runway 24 left.
All right, 24 left, behind company, Delta 334.
Get her around the corner here. Oh, look at that moon coming up. Right there on the horizon.
Delta 1435, will you be ready again?
And Delta 1435, affirm.
I got her.
Delta 1435, monitor tower 1.
Wheels hard over.
33-9er, Delta 1435, take care.
There we go. Alright, so we can get the landing lights off. We'll get turn off lights on. Taxi lights can stay on.
LA ground, Delta 26 Alpha at the gate, requesting push and tow to Charlie 15.
26 Alpha LA ground,
Stay
push
on
tail
the
Z.
taxiway.
Push Charlie, Delta 26 Alpha.
Upstairs and get the APU started. Question is, where are we going to go park? We're going to 133. So we're going up here to Delta 10. You can see the famous lights from the airport off in the
Delta
distance there.
334, monitor tower connect.
Good night, Delta 334.
Looks like he's going around. Alright, we're going to take the next right.
Ground Delta 301 heavy, we are on November 716.
And let's see if it'll give us
Delta 301 heavy LA ground, taxi, Delta
133.
to the gate.
Delta to the gate for Delta 301 heavy. Waiting LA ground, Delta 1446,
This is where we
36,
wanna
we're
be.
pushing hotel.
Going in, coming up. I just want to see if I get the 133. I think we went too far, but we can go back. Oh! 133. Okay, this is 9. We're gonna go back. Ooh, that was loud. get ourselves around. It's kind of easier to do this from outside. I'll wait for the JetBlue to go by. And we'll be clear after him. Definitely getting a little bit of framey issues now that the sim's been running for over 13 hours. Yeah, nobody else coming. Should be good. So we want to go to 133, which is the first big one after the little cluster of little gates.
Delta 301 Heavy, continue taxi Delta 10, Echo Delta 9 to the gate.
Delta 10.
Should be
Echo,
this one right there.
Delta 9 to the gate.
Let's see if we can read the numbers. It's 137. Yeah, it's this one right here. Let's get this thing in and get her parked up. Go up here, get these blinding lights turned off, and get to where our guy can see us, or we can see him. There he is.
Ground 4150 Delta going to Alpha.
Yeah, 4152 LA Ground taxi Delta and hold short Delta 10.
Delta short Delta 10, go 41.
Delta 26 Alpha at taxiway Delta, give way to the Embraer, heading to your left.
Taxiway Delta.
Going forward.
Scout 4087 LA Ground, pass behind company at Delta and taxi via Delta, hold short Delta 10.
Right there.
Alright,
Okay.
Delta behind company and hold short Delta 10, Delta 40.
And we are here. Welcome to Los Angeles. Let's get the brakes on and go through our power down procedure. So parking brake is set. APU is up and
November,
running. APU generators are now on. APU bleed air is
November
now
Echo
on.
Delta 8, Skyway
Come down to the fuel control
Scout
switches.
4087, give way to the Embraer, heading to your left, taxi November, Echo Delta 9 to the right.
And we'll shut the engines off.
November Echo Delta 9 ramp, yeah, sorry, 217.
I don't know why I got so suddenly noisy out there. Engine bleeds will come off. Hydraulic pumps will come off. We'll depressurize the system.
Scout 3776 LA Ground, getting push tail to the east on taxiway Delta for runway.
Fuel pumps are coming off. Windshield heats are off. All the anti-ice will go back off.
1446, 124 left, taxi to Delta 10 Echo. 10 Echo 24 left after 14.
Seatbelt signs can come off. Transponder, we will put
4152, give way to
standby.
Airbus at Delta 10, and then hold short Delta 8.
And the flight directors will come
Airbus
off.
Delta 10, short Delta
There we go.
10. Yeah,
Let's get
41.
over here and get the boarding started. And they can start unloading the aircraft. Let's see if we get it. There's the moon. So there we go. We're in Los Angeles. It was a very good flight. Thank you all for coming along and watching. We will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.